step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide knockouts make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast who made me vice Q-tip, at least I need. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Step by 7 seats and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then I step correct. I got you all in check.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Arizona Cardinals. The kicker, Chad Ryland, ready to get things started. And off we go from Glendale. On the return, here's Xavier Legat. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
McMillan, the man in motion. On second down, it's Nix. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll go for it with Hubbard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Mick Scorton having success early in his career. His 2nd sack in these first few weeks of the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. And they're going to get him again. Remarkable. How about that to start the game? 2 sacks on the first 2 plays.
Well, judging on how both these offenses have started, it seems like points in this one may be hard to come by. Both teams are doing a great job controlling the line of scrimmage, and I think when this one's done, we're on pace to have more quarterback sacks than we are touchdowns.
He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down. The Cardinals line up for a punt. Trevor Etienne is back deep for Carolina. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. That one taken in right side by Legette. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Sending it deep for Waddle. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That one taken in by Ted McMillan. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll go right back to McMillan. Complete. He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Big snap on 1st and 10. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. 38 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got it at the 3. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
It is brought in the end zone. Catarella McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it half. The 15-yard line. Omaha. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll be brought down past the 30. That is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
That's good. 2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass. And I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They go play action with Murray. Forced to his right. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. 2nd quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. To the left side, OBJ is there. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. At the 37-yard line.
Green. Movement.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And the Cardinals are going to have a first and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Green.
Murray now. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
So anytime you're facing a blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal.
Hey, come on.
Now Murray keeping it himself, and he will do it himself. He's in. Murray, touchdown, Cardinals.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
To level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. That one's home in left side by McMillan. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
We'll go play action with Nix. Back into the hands of Hubbard. And he is out of bounds. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Panther first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
McMillan comes in motion. A first down throw for Nix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. The catch made by McMillan. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. McMillan, the man in motion. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. There's that man again. Another catch.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove. And there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open. And you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it's going to be 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, Panthers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. First down throw for Murray. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Murray. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Look wide, get this one complete, and he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Murray. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
To throw again is Murray. Moving outside the pocket, he'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. On 3rd and 1, it's Murray. That's hot, left side, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. It's an Arizona first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Green.
Throwing again is Murray. Rolling right. Off he goes.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
At the 46-yard line.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. Murray now on 2nd down. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. The Panthers will take their first timeout as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's fielded at about the 18. That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
McMillan comes in motion. On 2nd down, it's Nix. Now he'll air one out. That is hard. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their 2nd as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, here's Nix. They'll go right back to McMillan, complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Carolina. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Now Watkins on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't take chill and let me be free.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Green. 2-2. Hot. 2-2.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. On 1st and 10, Murray. To the left side, OBJ is there. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds. There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Now a second down throw from Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. A quick throw here, taken by Odell. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the 47-yard line.
On second down, Murray. He'll go back to Odell. They connect again. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Moving to his right. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. The Cardinals lining up for punt.
Blake Gilligan in punt formation for the Cardinals.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake, here's Nix. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball.
And he will go all the way. Chuba Hubbard, touchdown, Panthers. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Now Watkins on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. On first down, Murray. That's right side, that's Ryman. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Second down, Murray. Hit throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
You can feel the frustration starting to build, can't you? It's in their body language. It's how they're getting in and out of the huddle. There's no tempo. There's no energy. Somebody needs to get that huddle, look them in the face and say, hey, guys, we can either sleepwalk through the rest of this game and lose, or somebody be the jump start that we need to really find our rhythm and timing.
On third down, Murray. Back to the right side. Up by McBride. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Murray throwing on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That's the left side, hauled in by Leggett. And he's into the end zone. Xavier Leggett, touchdown Carolina. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. That ball hops into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Green.
Throwing now, Murray on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Now Murray to throw on second down. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
And the Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the
Throwing again is Murray. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. It's a gain of 49. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. So 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Go on, Rick.
They'll come up here first and 10.
Hey, hold on. Hold on. Hey. Hold on.
To throw again is Murray. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Again, it's Murray. He's got his big tight end. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
So, Murray and the Cardinals come to the line. They'll try to add 2.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. At midfield.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
On the ground, this is Hubbard. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll go right and find his running back. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Panther first down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat. He does the rest.
Bombers. Oh, my God. Joe. Away.
A first down throw for Nix. Here's a short pass. That's Higgins, the tight end. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Captain.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he'll take it on in. Catarella McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. So that's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. No problem there on the extra point. Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Now Watkins on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. And he just does take that one away. He's being chased down, forced the offering throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
Run over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Trey Benson, the intended target. Third down coming up. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. The Panthers will take their first timeout. The offense is out there. 4th and inches. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. He's got his tight end. That's McBride.
Well, give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Murray's going to throw again. That's caught downfield by Harrison. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Murray now on 2nd down. Back left side, that's the tight end, McBride. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
2-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Murray got his man at the 6. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
To the goal line and in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
For the 2-point conversion.
From the gun, it's Murray. That's going to be incomplete. That been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Captain.
Big snap on 1st and 10. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Bombers.
2nd down. Nix sending it deep for Waddle. He's got it, and he will score. Jalen Waddle, touchdown Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now Murray on 1st down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20.
Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. That's caught downfield by McBride. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
And the Cardinals, 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Murray. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Now Murray to throw on 2nd down. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down. Here's Murray to throw. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he will get into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point.
To the air again is Brissett. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. On first down, here's Nix to throw. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. And he will have the first down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play. McMillan, the man in motion. Nix, how to throw it here on first down. They'll go right back to McMillan. Complete.
Complete to Tagovailoa. A gain of 3 brings up second down.
Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Who outs another catch for his favorite target. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. But just 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Third down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Open man, right side. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. On the RPO, that's the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now Watkins on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming in the house to get me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you.
19. Watch it. Right 20. Good. Hey, check, go.
On first down, Brissett. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Cards going to signal for their third and final timeout. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Kill. 19. Go, rabbit. Go.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 20.
So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.